I see you have picked up a new dedicated fan with this anonymous flurry idiot. Uh, what a fucking idiot. And Floss Man, as usual, is just like seriously stupid. Let me turn the sound down on this. That's a live broadcast of Jaco Pastorius and folks at Montreal Jazz Fest in 1982. I don't own the rights to this. It's just background music. I have a feeling it's in the public domain, just from the look of it. Um, I don't get any. I don't get any. I mean, even if I sing to them, apparently it's okay. I did one where I guess whoever owns the rights to Cat Stevens song I sang along to said, "Oh, that's cool as long as you share the revenue." Okay, fine. So anyway, the idiots found, they insisted I'm a pedophile, and they found that I had when thoughts.com kind of changed their formatting and turned to blogging from a forum site. All the forum junkies went looking for other sites, and one brother by the calls himself the basement dweller. I guess found this one, and I went over there for a few months. But there, the people that were entrenched there were assholes, and I couldn't get in. So as I walked, and I didn't burn any bridges when I walked either. I just said, "Bye, I can't handle this. I got better things to do." Um, and at that time, um, it's like 2011. It looks like I was connected to Roadrunner um, on the cable, and that was a real joke with um, slow machines and slow. Oh God, that was a real joke. There's just so much garbage comes in, and they don't filter anything, and it just all ends up on your hard drive. All these cookies, and then I think at Roadrunner I discovered someone had um, partitioned my hard drive and was storing his chat parties on it. And just another Roadrunner customer was able to look right at my hard drive and store shit on it. Um, and I didn't even realize it was there until I was like, wait a minute, there's not enough space on this drive, and I'm looking at the folders. It's like, what the fuck is this? Um, I'm not sure what set this off, but this was like a totally tongue-in-cheek um, thing that I did. Um, what happened was they think that because the place was called Youth Debates, I was trolling for little girls, and I never trolled for anybody of any age. I've been praying for healing. I have the wrong plumbing for my sex fantasies, and I'm not willing to be homosexual about it. My penis wants to work in a vagina. Um, so, I mean, I want a man, but he needs to have a vagina. Someday, my kids will go. Um, but anyway, either that or I need to be fixed properly. And one or the other is going to happen soon. All I need to do is keep the faith. That's the deal. That's how when I first came out, the older um, transsexuals questioned the motives and the veracity of people who were late blooming, unable to understand how we lived with our penises for so long. Music, meditation, masturbation, and marijuana. um, and faith. A lot of faith. You know, I mean, yeah, I whacked my pee-pee a lot, but that was a prayer. I wasn't like, I was praying, please, Lord, don't let this be a vagina next time. All my life. I mean, that's been my sex life, most of it. Is whacking my shit, praying that it be fixed. Um, I mean, I was a serial monogamous for a while, from the time I was about 17, um, and up until about 1994 was the last time I had an intimate relationship with a woman. But anyway, back to this bullshit. I was. They found this thread that I had posted. It was totally tongue in cheek, and I think it was there was a sister there named Sexy Sadie that I was friendly with, and this is probably who it was addressed to. I was totally playing. Sweet cheeks, the computer is not a Windows computer until you load Windows on top of whoever's BIOS was provided as embedded, burnt into the motherboard firmware. Microsoft Windows desktop operating system trademark. There's a whole mess of bullshit code. I mean, there's just total bullshit code in here. Um, as a merely add-on software product that is generally defective and fails often. I mean, but I put a whole mess of other bullshit in there. You must reinstall Windows often, / once a week, / once a month, once a year, / depending on the age and performance ratings of your local machine hardware configuration. File not found, press forward, well, yeah, so there's a lot of bullshit code in here. Without going too overboard with that little ad lib messy DOS help shit, welcome to Linux land. I just finally took the plunge and loaded Ubuntu 10.10 without Windows after the last catastrophic failure. This one was finally my own fault. I was getting too happy and I brought my fist down hard on the keyboard, somehow wasting. I don't remember this. I don't. I mean, I don't. I mean, I remember punching a keyboard once that fucked up a lot of shit. Uh, Wasting the hard drive and the CD read writer. If you've never done it, bust that puppy open and give it a good blowjob. All you need is a can or two of air, a small Phillips screwdriver, and a sable brush. Dirt buildup is a major contributor to failures. So here these people just like can't see through the bullshit that, it's just, look. One of us is already, this is too bad for Tommy. Just because it says anon, it's still tied to him. What a sad old man. This screams, I have things to hide to us, and we'll just get us to dig deeper. Like, go ahead, dig deeper, you fucking idiot. You're a fucking pathological nut. Going looking for people, digging in people's past. You're a fucking child afraid of your own present. Fuck you, dude. You're an idiot. I think that's enough of this. Happy day. Bye. Oh my goodness. No, I'm spitting. They'll say I was chimping out. Let's get back to something more, even more ridiculous. Um, Oh, it looks like I have a new fan calling himself Swan Dive. I think we'll just put him on it. No, we won't put him on it, nor that doesn't stop him from looking at me. I probably should go study what I put in there because I know I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't. I'm not really very. I don't talk about sex much. I really don't. Not even for fun. I mean, compared to most people. Um, and that's what they're looking for is evidence of my pedophilia. Fucking idiots. Let's go take a look in the old account and see what's there. Okay, I remember when Oh, this was that. Do older people, what's this? It's an off-topic chat. Oh, yeah, here's the old idiot. Yeah, this is some ages bullshit. Yeah, well, your family. This was some Papa Swoop. This was the doddering old boop who was going to stand in judgment of everybody coming into the, he was going to stand in judgment of the worthiness of people come interacting with his family on this forum and looking out for his own in a small way. And it's not my feelings that are hurt. You're an asshole, dude. You and your little psychopaths were the reason I left. I'm sure. It's like, when you can't post anything without a negative comment or off-topic bullshit. Fuck it. Fuck it. I had other pastures to plow. Yeah, that's all. Which system would you choose? Um, yeah, this is just a simple political discussion there. Let's see what else they're gonna find. Which system would you choose? The lucky penny. Oh, here's some off-topic chat. This is where it was getting bullshit. That's some stupid shit. Let's see what else is going on here. Man is banned from having sex by high court because his IQ is too low to read. I figured out my makeup dilemma. Okay, this one they'll probably pick up on. Oh no, I guess that I didn't write that. Oh no, I guess I did. Anon. Someone, they were talking about makeup, and I said, it tastes nasty too. Anybody wants to kiss me, wants me to kiss them all over, it better clean that dick off first, or my tongue's not traveling any further north than her Hooters. I personally prefer a lady who doesn't do much more than a little color on her eyes and some lipstick. Half the time that crap you girls put on your faces looks like it's been applied with a shovel and looks terrible. This was a funny thread, thanks. I haven't gotten many giggles from the crap I've been reading everywhere yesterday. I'm off to see the Sandman. Ciao. P.S. Kimmy, I just tried to open that link and all I got was a blank page. I wonder if off topics, that link was to off topics, and that's a weird board. That's a really fucking weird board. There were two of them, off topic and off topics, and I got banned from them both. True false game. Okay, here's somebody. What the hell is this about? What the fuck is this about? This was a fight. And this was a fight with the little kids. Yeah, here's the person that they think was a little girl, Sexy Sadie. I gotta run. I'm having a brunch with my daughter, don't you know? This was fun. I'm so glad that you all have such a great sense of humor. And then she says, why don't you boys do us all a favor and take down your pants and just show us who has the bigger penis instead of making us suffer through all this crap. And it's definitely something about they're getting on me about computer shit. It looks like, I don't know. It's just, blame assholes. It was the old guy and all his psychopaths. So it's apparently this retro clown thinks he proved me wrong about something. CompTIA certs. I don't know. It's uber geeks. I'm a hardware integrator. I've been building these things since I was a child. I've never stayed current because I always had to pay for my own. And I quit. I totally quit when they were able to stuff a PC into one of these. I said, fuck that. And I was done. So my knowledge base is 10 years behind. And I don't care. Because I'm not an IT geek. These are just tools of what I do. So, namaste, motherfuckers. All of you people that think I'm just an idiot, don't know anything about computers. I grew up in a family that was electronics engineers. I had my hands on this shit from the time I was a little kid. And that's all I really want to say about it. Because I don't give a fuck what you think I do or do not know. I don't give a fuck what you think about my skill levels. I don't give a fuck about anything that you people think because you obviously don't know how to think. And that's just where it's at. So think what you will about me. I don't give a fuck because none of you have any reach to do anything but talk shit about me online where nobody can harm you for being dishonest, degenerate, fucking perverts projecting your own delusions, your own deficiencies, and your own degeneracy on all of your targets. So, please, this is probably even going to be the last time I even look at that page today. It's a Saturday morning. I haven't even taken my morning nap yet. I mean, I've been up since 4 and didn't go to sleep until 2. No, it's 4:30, I guess I got up. I only got 2 hours of sleep last night for some reason. And I really wanted more. It's like, why the fuck am I waking up now and feeling fine? It's okay. It'd be nice to go back to sleep for a little while, but I just didn't feel like it. So let's see what else is here. Because I sure wasn't, Sexy Sadie was no minor, and that was the woman that I know that I was flirting with. Yeah, I guess it's retro clown. Um, Nothing there. There's nothing that's gonna make them you know. I forget this Alexis person who it is, and and she was somebody from Thoughts too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here's I guess this is the thread that they found that crazy talk. Yeah, here's somebody who dissed it, and this was my response to him several years ago that the children apparently didn't notice. You really are a fool. You didn't recognize that as parody, and it was ad-libbed in the moment, and I don't write code or like to mess with defective software so much as you seem to. I'm not a computer geek like you seem to be. They're just tools to me. Microsoft products suck. I was only saying so in a silly way. I'm reasonably certain that Alexis knew I was kidding about that. Okay, I stand corrected on the semantics of where that garbage from Microsoft you love so much has to go. Nothing goes on top of the BIOS. It goes in the hard drive, which I knew, but didn't state to your Royal Highness's satisfaction. Let me say that again, Highness, because king of the assholes. Of course, smashing the keyboard of a desktop isn't going to do anything to anything but the keyboard, but this is a laptop. The CD and HDD are toast. Would you like me to send them to you for your expert analysis? That's what happened. That was his laptop. I remember punching that sucker. Yeah, I totally trashed it. Just, I, and I was just talking to the video or something, and I just, make one of those like Khrushchev slamming his shoe on the, bam. Uh oh. As for the air, I gave my reasoning to Tough Disc, who was much more gentlemanly here than you. It's a standard preventative maintenance procedure to protect exposed circuit boards from corrosion. But you seem to be a software guy, so I can understand it if you don't know these simple things like compressed air, cleaning the dust and cigarette ashes from outside the inside of from on top of your motherboard where it collects all over shit and gets things heated up and they melt. If you think you would really like to debate me, go round up a moderator and 3 judges, and we can go from there. Until then, you're just a hysterical young man with an axe to grind. And it looks like Alexis got her hard drive back. See, there's nothing here. It was just a bunch of fucking young weenies and an old dude that was were assholes. This is a bunch of assholes, and I bailed. And that was nothing. That was something with Aaron. New cooking show in Hong Kong. Student ticketed for wearing too much perfume. David Beckham, love him or hate him. I have the coolest mom ever. Who proof that pair doesn't work. Isn't this redundant? Vegetable day. Sledding when you don't have a sled. What are you currently doing? That's locked. Cosmetic butt treatment. What are you currently doing? National I don't give a shit day. Holy shit. Somebody died violently. Yep. He had a seizure and a heart attack at 32, fell down the stairs and busted his neck. Sad. So it'll be interesting to see what these idiots like decide they're going to come up with out of here. This should be this could be a good one, because that's going to be the Tom what's it called? Are you a denier? How did you come up with your screen name? Should men hit women? Yeah, here's this was my statement about men hitting women. I've stated my philosophy of hitting before, and it's not just men hitting women, it's men hitting men, it's adults hitting children, it's people hitting animals. You only do it once, and not to hurt them, and not from anger. It's only to get their attention when everything else has failed. Anything more is wrong and only exacerbates the problem. Men and women who get violent over petty disagreements are barbarians. I feel that even DK is an error when he talks about retaliating to a belly bump or a chest poke. To me, that's not retaliating, that's accepting a challenge. And then DK says, I would agree with this on this. I suppose it can't really be called self-defense. I never claimed to be the most civilized guy in the world. If a person challenges me, I have a hard time walking away from it. Don't we all? I don't go looking for fights, but I don't really try to avoid them either. I do. I mean, I used to like draw people out intentionally just so that the crowd could take care of it. I rarely actually had to fight. I just make a lot of noise and get them pissed off wanting to fight, and then everybody else would just shut it down. I think we all have a little barbarian in us. We maybe wear clothes and live in houses, but deep down we're still animals. Yep. Here's Sadie. She was a sweetheart. I wonder where she is these days. I don't condone violence from anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You have no right to hit another person no matter what. Well, sometimes I think it's that one shot, to stop them from like running in the street or something like that is totally appropriate. But to hit somebody in anger is, like Asimov said, violence is the last refuge of the incompetent. I'm saying that You know, that one shot is not violent so much as to get their attention because they're not hearing your words. Yeah, this is the should a man hit a woman discussion. That was a good one. It'll be interesting to see what they pull out of here as my awful behavior on this board. There's clearly a bunch of computer assholes being assholes, and some other nice people hanging out. Yeah. Somebody owes me an apology. Let's see if we find that one. Let's see what it was about. Oh, well, this was. Yeah, that was one of the assholes there. I wonder what that was all about. Peter Paka. He was definitely one. So there's nothing there. It was just a board. And I was on a lot of those boards back then when you know um, I was on scam.com for a while and then got chased off of there and got chased around and chased around. I don't remember what the fuck all boards I was on. I was avoiding Facebook intentionally. And I landed at Thoughts in like 2009 in the spring. And I'm still friends with a bunch of them people. And then Thoughts, I guess in 2011, 2010, 2011 or so, um, got they switched formats, and all the forum people. That's how socially unacceptable and board for us formed in the first place. There were a few others that died. Socially unacceptable finally died. Or socially uncensored, that's what I called it. It was uncensored, unless he didn't like what you said. you, you could say whatever you wanted about anything but him, but as soon as you started talking about him, it got censored. Or talking about something wrong that he believed in, and he'd censor it. Yeah. So about then is when about this time is when probably what happened was this is about the time I said fuck it and just dug in at another message board. So I'd been getting bounced around from so many boards that were set up like this, where it was like the home team and they're gonna like put you through their fucking paces and be assholes. And it's like, okay, well, if it's gonna be like that, I'm gonna just like dig in right here and be a bigger asshole than any of them. So here we are. Now I got two anti-fan clothes. Well, we warned you about them. I was looking for a better place to be. You guys are fucking boring. You're redundant. These people are mean and stupid. I think I prefer boring and redundant over mean and stupid. Totally mentally ill. I mean, there's some real serious psychoses in there, and psychoneuroses. I mean, these people are just fucking nuts. I can hardly wait to see the real roster. See what kind of people they really are. What the demographics of the membership is. It's a whole lot of fucking fruitcakes. Sometimes it's hard to tell who's a bigger fruitcake, the one that they're laughing at or them. That's probably long enough for this shit. Yeah, that's almost 40 minutes wasted on stupid shit. But it's only 9 in the morning. What am I going to do for the rest of the day? Well, I probably should get up off my tushy here. Because there's really, I mean, I got some big projects I need to do, but I'm not in the headspace to do those. I just, here. This is a milestone. See that? That's a milestone right there. I think I got it on camera last night too. So I was talking to the guy. I have been using x86 machines since 1985, and they're not even called x86 anymore. I think they're x64s now. Well, I've been connected to the internet with desktop PCs since 1985. And why was I saying this? Oh yeah, it's the old timer shit kicking in. Those were the icons for the Microsoft Office suite. This is the first time that I've ever purchased any Microsoft product directly from Microsoft. It's always been either bundled in with the machine or I bought it used somewhere. I've never I never used rip-off copy intentionally. I've had a few PC repair guys like load on a OEM copy that wasn't quite kosher, but I've never actually gone and bootlegged their systems or their application software. It's always been legit. It's usually been used or came with the machine. Um, and this is the first time I've actually bought any. And I have a bunch of shit that I need to do. I need to set up the database for the stones. I need to do some marketing stuff to send around to the stores that we want to be calling on over the next few weeks. Shit, it's that time of year. Shit. You know, these guys that they think I'm lazy and shiftless to do nothing. I'm a gem mineral dealer. Now I haven't been like really doing it full time for many years because for a lot of different reasons. Um, but I'm getting back to it. I'm real good at it, and it's a niche. You know, I'm a bottom feeder. I mean, you know, I've made a career of bottom feeding the jewelry, the gem and mineral industry. Yeah, my anti-fans think that there's something wrong with me. I know this fucking idiot anonymous something wrong. Anonymous Fleury, anonymous fart. This fucking idiot's talking about entry level stones. What the fuck are you talking about? Entry level. This is not IBM. This is the gem and mineral trade. It's not always all cash either. Cash and checks. Fuck that. I just, kind. I got kind. Cash and kind. You know. And and some people never move up past the cheap stones because the cheap stones are easy to handle. They sell steadily. You don't have to worry about them getting ripped off or broken. It's like a bunch of professional level stones. You know, I deal in all species of stone. I have that I can get my hands on at a reasonable price, including diamonds. I have a nice little pair of blue diamond crystals in a rough. Lovely little things. They're only about 30 points each, so got plenty of emerald and ruby and sapphire and crystals. We've got a few tanzanites, a bunch of topaz, all that shit. Um, but it's all low end, and I don't care. And I don't care what you think of it. You know why? Because you can see people's face light up when they come to my table. And if they have money in their pockets, they always leave some behind, even if it's only a little bit. But that little bit adds up. I don't need to make a $5,000 sale. I don't need to put in 15 hours of intense wire wrapping when I can like put in an hour or so on the stone and then 10 minutes on the wire wrap and have the whole thing cost me about $5 cash and get $40 for it just as fast as I can make it. So, you know, whatever you think of I mean, you know, you haven't seen, I haven't hardly been doing any rapping for many years. So, you ain't seen anything yet. You're seeing a lot of crude, primitive shit. I haven't really gotten down on doing any rapping in a long time. And once I do, you'll see a huge difference because I have a distinctive style, and you know they're laughing at a jade piece or a bowenite piece that I did. It looks like jade. It's actually bowenite. Um, and yeah, the end of the wires isn't tucked right, but but so what? I don't compete with anybody. I have nothing to prove to anybody else of how good I am at anything. I do what I do, and people appreciate it for when I do it, um, or they don't. But polite people don't stalk people that they don't like. polite people, sane, polite people, ignore them. So that's 45 minutes of this, and it's all aimed at you fucking idiots. So have fun with it. I'm sure you'll find something to laugh about. Um, that's on you. God knows what you're doing. Your creator knows what you're doing. Your ancestors know what you're doing. And you're shaming your ancestors. And I really feel sorry for you on your last day on this world. Because that's for real, and it's coming soon. Happy day. Thanks for watching. Bye.